Welcome to Smalltalk Daily for Thursday, March 11th, 2010. This morning I wanted to go through a couple of features of the browser that you may not be aware of. They're built-in features. You don't need to load anything to get access to them. They're things you can load to enhance at least one of them, the view feature I'm going to show you. But they exist in the core system without loading anything. Give you an idea what I'm talking about. Let's say I'm looking at my blog server. I've loaded Silt into this image, and I wanted to take a look at this class, and maybe I'm looking at this method. While I'm looking at it, without leaving this browser, I'd like to go look at another class completely, not through implementers or senders so that I jump my view that way. I want to go and look at something else. What I can do is I can do this, View, New View, and nothing seemingly changed, but if I pull down the View menu, you'll notice that I now have two options. I'm in View 2, and I'm in the same method, and now I can scroll down here, say, well, I want to look at this servlet stuff. I want to look at this one here, go over here and look at this method. Now while I'm looking at this method, I want to flip my view back without having to leave that context, and I just switch back here. So I can go there, go to the view method, and then go down here. Now if I have RB tabbed toolsets loaded, there would be a tab bar added at the top, and that would make access a little easier. But even without that, notice you can get back and forth between these two things. Now another thing you might want to look at. Let's say that this method were longer. Now in reality this method is about as long as I'd normally want to make a method, but every so often methods do get long, and you might want to have more turf to edit in. Well, it turns out that if you go to View, Zoom, it'll get rid of all the other fluff in here, and you can just go ahead and get the entire workspace for editing code. And then of course you just go up here and turn Zoom off, and you can get back. And the nice thing is, if I do this, I zoom this view, I'm looking at this method, I still have access to this other thing I was looking at, and I can go to multiple views so that I could have multiple things open at the same time in this browser. I kind of have an Emacs kind of feel to this, where I've got multiple view buffers open, and I can just flip back and forth to my heart's content and edit whatever it is I want in whatever context I've left it in. So that's pretty much about it for today. Until next time, have fun with Smalltalk.